Quick recap. Part 1 was truth, which is all about authenticity and clear positioning. Part 2 was relevance, which is making sure what you say matters to your audience. Now, here's what most personal branding advice ignores, which is context matters more than tactics. This is understanding, part 3 of the trust method. What builds trust in one market can damage it in another, and what works for one audience may fall flat with another. What's considered expertise in one context reads as arrogance in another. Here's a real example. I worked with a CEO who built a successful practice in North America. Strong reputation, premium clients, major speaking gigs. She expanded to the Middle East with the exact same approach. It didn't work. Not because her expertise wasn't valuable, but because the way she communicated it didn't translate. Direct communication and contrarian takes, that's the trust signal that worked in North America. It read differently in a market where relationship building happens before business discussions. She was not wrong. The market wasn't wrong. The context was different. This happens constantly. People copy a strategy that worked for someone else and wonder why it fails for them. Usually, it is context. Understanding means reading context across 3 dimensions. The first is the cultural context. And this isn't just national culture, it's industry culture, professional culture, generational culture. The way you build trust with tech founders is different from corporate executives. The way you demonstrate expertise to a North American audience is different from the MENA region or European audience. You don't change who you are. You understand what signals trust in different contexts and adapt accordingly. Same expertise, different delivery. The second is market context. Are you in a saturated market where everyone sounds the same? An emerging market where education matters more than differentiation? A market where premium positioning is expected or where price sensitivity is high? Market context changes what's relevant and how you position yourself. The third is individual context. Where is your target audience in their journey? A first-time entrepreneur needs a framework. A serial entrepreneur needs nuance. Someone stuck needs perspective shift. It's the same expertise, different application based on individual context. Here's the exercise for you. Look at 3 most successful people in your exact space. Not famous people from different contexts, but people winning in the market you're trying to build a reputation in. How do they communicate? What trust signals are they sending? What's consistent across all of them? That tells you something about what works in their context. Look at yourself. Are you sending the same trust signals, or are you using a playbook from a different context? Stop copying tactics, start reading context. Different platforms have different contexts too. So LinkedIn audiences want professional insight, while Twitter or X wants sharp thinking. Instagram wants visual storytelling. Same expertise, different delivery based on platform context. Here's what people get wrong. They think adapting to context means being inauthentic. It doesn't. You talk differently to your closest friends than in a client meeting. You're the same person, same values, but different context. That's not being fake. That's contextually intelligent. The goal is not to become a different person in every context. The goal is to understand how your authentic expertise can be communicated in ways that resonate. So, truth establishes who you are. Relevant ensures people care. Understanding makes sure that what you're doing actually works in your specific context. In the next video, we will talk about substance and strategy, the difference between being busy and building something that lasts. That would be part 4 of the trust method, but today we just finished part 3. Comment if you're still with me. I'm Rana Al-Basri Mawad. Let's build reputations that matter.